Hello, for all of you who are new to this channel, this is a transformational video channel where I document my entire routine and the process, and I share them with you, putting in the work every day and not just making videos for the heck of it. So like I shared in my previous channels, there are a lot of talks that we've been talking about nourishing food and nourishing drinks. So that is something that I have been doing, wholeheartedly and religiously. I have been consuming a lot of fruits, a lot of things that would nourish my body. When it came to work, I was working out and I was trying to, put myself in uncomfortable situations and making myself grow. When it came to work, like real work, mental work, it was a little bit problematic and stressful yesterday because it felt like as though I didn't do anything. However, the mental work was so real. It was so tough and so hard. At the end of the day, it was just tiring. I couldn't even lift a finger, and I would just come back home and you're dead tired. So that is something that I would want to share with you, how I tackled it. I couldn't just do that again and again, right? I had to tackle my stress whenever I go through it. So while I was having these stresses at work, I realized that I got tired of looking at the video screen or the laptop. That's why I don't really want to document many videos, putting in the work here and there, which is also a very good plus point, but it really takes my time and energy. I think I should figure out in some ways where I could hire someone else. Now coming back, so point number 1, taking a break when you feel real stress, taking a 5 minutes break. And when you take a 5 minutes break, don't go taking your phone and scrolling through the videos and saying you're taking a break. You might say that you're taking a break physically from your hands or maybe from your body, but your mind is not at all in a break systematic, approach. It's actually still working, because when you use your brain, even on social media, scrolling down, liking this, liking that, your brain is still functioning. So therefore, whenever you take your breaks, make sure that, grab a cup of coffee, grab a glass of warm water, go for a walk in the corridor and come back. And then, stretch a little here and there and then start working. Make sure you don't use your smartphone or your cell phone. Number 2, if you have time or if you have a nice couch, where you could just take a rest for like 5-10 minutes, because there's a beautiful thing called power nap, and it really works. A power nap really boosts your productivity level in between the day, and it really is very much satisfying at the end of the time when you actually wake up. You feel so fresh. Now number 3 is looking at the bigger picture of what you're doing. When you're so stressed sometimes and you can't take a break and you can't take a nap, what you do is you understand the work. Alright, sometimes you're like too tired and you don't even want to look at it anymore. Look at the bigger picture. Why are you doing this work? Why are you in this office? What is your end-term goal? What is your main vision in life? Have these sorted out, one by one, and there and then. So what happens is you're asking yourself. So that also affects and recreates a lot of transformational mental experience for you as well. Why? Because you're asking yourself, why am I doing this? What are you doing this? And you're bound to give an answer, right? Because you're asking it from yourself. So you're bound to give an answer where you help yourself in the long run. So now when you get your answer, ideate it in a way or articulate it in a way in your story whether I'm fit or right to do this job or not. And if you are, then you might as well just finish the job, because it's gonna help you in the long run. But if you're not, you might think twice. Now let me tell you a story. So there was this 2 stone maker people that I think they were masons, okay? So there were these 2 masons and they had to work. So while they were working, One of them was like, I'm so tired today. Like, why do we have to break so many bricks and stones, and what is gonna come out of this? Now the other one was like, wow, I'm building a cathedral. Like, I have my hands laid down and working into building something so exquisite. Now this is a very small dramatic story, but it says a lot about how the same work can be seen by different eyes in different emotional mindset and in a different emotional perspective. Of something so normal, but looking at it from a different eye and laying the pros and the cons. So that's something that you should do. Now the last one is that when you do your work, I get it. A lot of us, especially me, I tell myself every time, Kimberly, you can do this, you can do this, you just have to finish this and you can do this, come on, you go girl. That's amazing, you tell yourself motivation, this, that, great. But what keeps you going is when you do the work, right? When you take things into action and you just do it. You discipline yourself. Like I said, just do it in the previous video that I shared. My point here is this, that motivation is key. It's always key to every work and every stress work that you do. But the fact that you manage and you discipline yourself by doing it again and again, every day, doing the same thing, small thing, different things, same time, it really makes a difference. Alright, it helps you to become the person you are today. I won't share much on that because I think you guys must know the importance of what discipline is. Let me tell you something else. A lot of us, we come up with a lot of New Year resolutions. I'm gonna get fit today. I'm gonna change my boyfriend today or this year. I'm gonna be, earning a lot of money and work today. Now, getting fit is always the top 3, right? Despite the others. So now what you do is you start, enrolling yourself in a gym. You start following and subscribing all YouTube channels that has fitness routine in them. You start following a lot of fitness models on Instagram and on Facebook, and you start liking them. Now you fail to realize is that yes, you're so motivated. You do it for the first day, second day, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. But then there are days where you don't want to do it. Those are the days when you should understand that you should look at the bigger picture and you should discipline yourself until you reach there. Because those Instagram fitness models that you liked and you followed, the accounts, they didn't build that body in 6 months or 8 months or a year. They built that body in 7 years, 6 years, 5 years. They put in the work. Yes, they were motivated just as you are. But they had to put in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever minutes or hours rather, to get to where they are today. And if that's going to be your motivation and if that's going to be your goal and vision for that particular year, for that particular moment, your short-term goals, your long-term goals, you need to understand that motivation is important, but putting in the work, discipline, action is what really matters the most. I can't put this in words enough, alright, but putting in the work is what matters most than motivation. I hope this has really helped you. I will try my best to put videos up and again alternately. I'm planning now to put in videos alternately, so that in alternate days, so that it helps me in my time management and it also helps me prepare something useful for you guys to listen to. And I hope this helps. I will see you in the next video. Bye.